parallel lines and proportional parts. So we're going to be setting up proportions that have to do with parallel lines, and we are going to then be cross multiplying and solving. So here's our triangle proportionality theorem. Okay, if I have a triangle over here, and then I have two parallel lines in that triangle, okay, so if that's the setup, then I have AB over BC is equal to the ratio of AE to ED, which is what you see right there. Okay, so here's an example. What we do is we look at this side first, and we say 20 over x equals, and then we start out with what's on top, 18 over 9. And we cross multiply like we've been working on, and we get 18x equals 180, divide by 18, and x equals 10. Same idea here. I'm going to start with the x's. So we have 24 over x equals 30 over 10. Cross multiply. So I get 30x equals 240 divided by 30, x equals 8. The next one, I want you guys to try on your own. So go ahead and see if you can set that up. Okay, here's the setup. I'm going to do my x's first. I'm going to do x plus 10 over x. And by the way, I always do the top of the triangle first, so heading that way. So that's why I start with x plus 10. If you want to start with the x, you can. And just flip the fraction. Equals 30 over 10. So I am going to cross multiply. 30x equals 10 times parentheses x plus 10. And now we distribute. So we get 30x equals 10x plus 100. And now I'm going to minus my 10x. So 20x equals 100. Divide both sides by 20. X equals 5. All right, next theorem is called a mid-segment. Okay, so the mid-segment, for example, would be right here. This mid-segment splits the triangle, the sides, into two equal parts. The theorem that we're going to learn is that if we have a mid-segment with two parallel lines, the top segment, which we'll call this one, is half of the bottom segment. Okay, so all we do here is we take 30 divided by 2 and we get 15 for x. Over here, we do 9 times 2 to get 18. So this is 18, this is 15. So we're just multiplying by 2 or dividing by 2. Okay, same here. X equals 11, because that's half of 22. Now over here, I'm going to set up a problem for you and see if you guys can solve it. So this problem right here, I'm going to zoom in. Okay, so 1/2 of x plus 7 equals x. What I would like for you guys to do is start out by multiplying both sides by 2 and see if you can get the answer. Go ahead and try that. Okay, if I solve this, the reason I did that, so 2 times 1/2, those cancel. So I have x plus 7 equals 2x. And then I just subtract x from both sides, and x equals 7. Okay, our last theorem is we have proportional parts of parallel lines. So it's kind of like the triangle, kind of the same idea, where we have this top part over this bottom part, and this top part divided by this bottom part, and we get a proportion. Over here, we have this segment and this segment are equal to each other because the two across are equal, and we just set them equal. Okay, so here we have an example. It's pretty much similar to what we did before. Got a little more challenging numbers here. X plus 6, SR is 12, PS is 27, and TR is X minus 4. So I'm going to set this up for you and see if you guys can solve. 12 over 27 equals x minus 4 over x plus 6. Go ahead and solve that. Okay, so we are going to cross multiply once again. So on my left side, I'm going to have 12 times x plus 6. And on the other side, I'm going to have 27 times x minus 4. So what we're going to need to do here is distribute 12x plus 72 equals 27x minus, got to get my calculator out here, 27 times 4 equals 108. All right, I'm going to add 108 to both sides because I don't want negative numbers if I can help it. I'm going to slide us down here. So now I get 12x plus 180 equals 27x. And now I'm going to subtract 12x. So I get 180 equals 15x. Divide both sides by 15. I got to use my calculator. 180 divided by 15 equals x equals 12. And then it says find QT and TR. So I'm going to plug 12 in here. I get 12 plus 6 equals 18. And here I get 12 minus 4 equals 8. So your answers would be 8 and 18. All right, last slide. Okay, up here, since these two are equal, we just do 7x minus 2 equals 4x plus 3. I'm going to add 2. 7x equals 4x plus 5. Subtract 4x. Subtract 4x. 3x equals 5. Divide by 3. And we're just going to say x equals 5/3. Up here, same idea. Since these two are equal, then 2x plus 1 will equal 3x minus 5 minus my 2x. I'll start different this time. So 1 equals x minus 5 plus 5 plus 5. X will equal 6. And that's